Welcome back to TPS. Patrick Mahomes guided the Kansas City Chiefs to a Super Bowl in just his second season as a starter, but he's still not satisfied. Mahomes has emphasized the goal of trying to catch Tom Brady's record 6 Super Bowl championship rings. At first thought, it's crazy to think that anyone will catch Brady's 6 rings. And if you look at the long-term picture, the Chiefs fans have plenty of reasons to believe that he can do it. Here are 10 of those reasons.
At TPS, we post videos every single day, so don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe. Then click the notification bell to be notified when we post a new video.
Number 10, durability. Any quarterback who wants to win 6 Super Bowls will have to be healthy throughout their respective careers. Peyton Manning could have won more than 2 if he didn't miss a whole season while recovering from neck surgery, and if various injuries didn't slow him down in his final year. Ben Roethlisberger and Aaron Rodgers have also had several long-term injuries throughout their careers, which derailed possible Super Bowl runs. Brady missed practically the entire 2008 season with an ACL tear, but has remained remarkably healthy otherwise. Mahomes suffered a kneecap injury in the 2019 season that sidelined him for 2 games, but he recovered quickly. The key with Mahomes is his play of style. Like Russell Wilson, Mahomes is a magician at escaping pressure and making impossible throws outside the pocket. And unlike Lamar Jackson, Mahomes doesn't have to run too much. He's not taking as many hits and is thus keeping his body fresher and less at risk. Mahomes is also a genius like Brady in that he knows when to cut his losses and throw the ball away, or just to simply sack safely without getting too cute. And as we've seen with Brady and Drew Brees, advanced knowledge in science, training methods, and dietary plans will allow quarterbacks to play at a high level well into their 40s. Add it all up, and Mahomes looks to be in a great position to stay durable and productive for the next decade and a half at least. Number 9, continuity and familiarity. Mahomes was awarded the richest contract in professional sports history during the 2020 offseason, a 10-year mega deal worth up to $503 million. With Mahomes signed long-term, there will be no contractual issues throughout the remainder of his prime years in Kansas City. Mahomes is settled in KC. He is their guy, and they are going to build around him for the next decade plus. Clearly, this marriage is set to last over the long haul. Yes, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick broke up unexpectedly in 2020, but they remain committed to building a winner for 20 years, and it netted 6 rings. Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the entire Chiefs organization will follow the Brady-Belichick blueprint and keep their championship core together. Number 8, no more Tom Brady, Patriots dynasty. Imagine how many more rings Peyton Manning and Ben Roethlisberger could have had if it weren't for Tom Brady and the Patriots, or how many more Steve Young could have had if not for Brett Favre and Troy Aikman. For 2 decades, the Patriots ruled the AFC with Belichick and Brady. You always had to get through these guys to win the big one. The first Super Bowl parade in the Reid and Mahomes era was put on hold following an AFC championship loss to the Patriots in 2018. It just wasn't Mahomes' time yet. But the Chiefs no longer have to deal with the greatest dynasty in the Super Bowl era. Brady is long gone, and Belichick's long-term future as a head coach is in question. Yes, the Pats have Cam Newton, but he's not going to rack up MVP awards and Super Bowl rings the way TB12 did. He might not even be a long-term option in New England either. With Brady gone to Tampa, Mahomes doesn't have to worry about the GOAT anymore. It's a changing of the guard in the AFC, and the Chiefs now have themselves a clear path to long-term dominance. Number 7, offense wins championships. While you still need a quality defense to win a championship in this day and age, a potent and efficient offense is more important than ever when it comes to capturing a Lombardi Trophy. Just look at the last 4 Super Bowl matchups and where those teams ranked in scoring offense. Super Bowl 51, Atlanta Falcons 1st versus New England Patriots 3rd. Super Bowl 52, Philadelphia Eagles 3rd versus New England Patriots 2nd. Super Bowl 53, Los Angeles Rams 2nd versus New England Patriots 4th. Super Bowl 54, San Francisco 49ers 2nd versus Kansas City Chiefs 5th. These Chiefs will be an offensive juggernaut for many years to come, with the best quarterback in the league and one of the best offensive-minded head coaches in the game. Number 6, pace. Brady won his first Super Bowl in his age 24 season. Mahomes won his first Super Bowl in his age 24 season. Therefore, technically speaking, Mahomes is on pace to match Brady's 6 rings. Brady had 3 rings by his age 27 season. He didn't win his 4th, 5th, and 6th rings until the ages of 37, 39, and 41 respectively. Asking Mahomes to win 2 of the next 3 Super Bowls might be asking for a bit much. But if he can have 3 rings by his age 30 season in 2025, he'll be off to a great start in his pursuit of 6. Right now, the Baltimore Ravens are the only AFC team with a future as bright as the Chiefs, and that's if Lamar Jackson can stay healthy with the big games. There's good reason to think that the Chiefs can have 2 more championships in the next 5 seasons. That would leave Mahomes plenty of time to add 3 more rings in his 30s and catch Brady. It's all about keeping good pace. Number 5, an underrated defense. It's too common for quarterbacks to receive all the credit in regard to team success. But when you think about it, Brady was constantly complimented by a top 10 defense. Remember when the Pats defense shut down Kurt Warner and the greatest show on turf in Super Bowl 36? Remember Malcolm Butler? Joe Montana probably doesn't get 4 rings without Ronnie Lott, and Terry Bradshaw's 4 rings were courtesy of the Steel Curtain defense. Mahomes won't be able to do it all on his own, but fortunately the Chiefs have a championship-caliber defense that can help him out. In 2019, that group stepped up big time under new defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. After going down 24-0 to the Houston Texans in the divisional round, they only yielded 7 second-half points to clear the way for a historic comeback. In the AFC title game against the Tennessee Titans, they held the unstoppable Derrick Henry to 69 rushing yards. Super Bowl 54 against the 49ers, they picked off Jimmy Garoppolo twice and got a 4th down sack to ice the game. Chris Jones and Frank Clark are one of the best pass rushing duos in football. Tyrann Mathieu and Juan Thornhill are also a top-notch safety duo that could only get better from here. The pieces will always be there on that side of the ball, and that will only help Mahomes' chances of catching Brady. Number 4, supporting cast. A great quarterback always needs the right pieces around him to win. Fortunately for Mahomes, he's only blessed with the best supporting cast in football. He has a superstar tight end in Travis Kelce, who's either the best or the second best tight end in football, depending on who you ask. He has one of the best deep ball threats in football in wide receiver Tyreek Hill. The second-tier playmakers are also capable of taking over games at any point, beginning with wideouts Sammy Watkins, Demarcus Robinson, and Mecole Hardman. Now you have a future superstar in the backfield after using their first-round pick in 2020 on former LSU running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the best part? Aside from Kelce, all these weapons are only in their 20s and just entering their primes. Hardman, Hill, and Edwards-Helaire especially have plenty of great years ahead of them. And that offensive line is a top-tier unit. There's no way of completely shutting down this Chiefs offense. With this world-class set of offensive playmakers, Mahomes is poised to win many more championships. Number 3, management. Not only is Bill Belichick the greatest head coach of all time, but he's also the greatest executive of all time. Now, Andy Reid doesn't have the same coach-GM role, but he's flanked by a smart owner in Clark Hunt and a savvy GM in Brett Veach. Clark does what any good owner should do. He stays out of it and trusts his GM, front office, and coach to do their jobs. Robert Kraft has done this in Foxborough for 20 years, and Hunt probably knows if he gets too involved. He'll break up a dynasty like Jerry Jones did in the 90s with the Dallas Cowboys when he became too hands-on. These Chiefs have incredible management. Most of their core players weren't even first-round picks, and the free agent signings of Damian Williams, Tyrann Mathieu, Sammy Watkins, and Anthony Hitchens have all worked out wonderfully. The Chiefs are as well managed as just about any other sports team right now, from top to bottom, and that puts Mahomes in a great spot to add at least 5 more rings. Number 2, Coach Reid. No great quarterback is complete without a great head coach. After Belichick, Reid will go down as the best coach of his era. You can also argue that Reid is the most brilliant offensive-minded coach of this era. Yes, even better than Belichick. Reid saw something special in Mahomes right away, to the point where he moved on from a steady, consistent Pro Bowler in Alex Smith. He then went great lengths to build a revolutionized new-look offense with Mahomes. Luckily for Mahomes, Coach Reid has no intention to retire. Having won his first Super Bowl as a head coach, Reid is hungry to win even more. He's always given Belichick troubles, and so far he's gotten the better of John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. As long as Reid is here, Mahomes will always have a chance. If there's one QB head coach duo that can be as historically dominant as Brady and Belichick, it's Reid and Mahomes. And number 1 is talent. At the end of the day, when you're the best in the world at what you do, you're going to win championships. The greatest players in any team sport often win multiple titles. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Sidney Crosby, Tom Brady. You know them all. Thing is, Mahomes might honestly be the most talented quarterback ever. Seriously, this guy makes the most impossible plays look, possible. The left-handed tosses, the no-look passes, the art of throwing across his body, the wicket release, the accurate deep balls, the football IQ, he literally has it all. You're not going to stop Mahomes, you can only contain him. But he and Reid will always adapt and come up with something new that works. MJ won 6 rings because he's the GOAT, ditto for Brady. And maybe, just maybe, Mahomes is next in line to become the GOAT. No other quarterback has displayed his overall skill set after all. He has everything going for him at this point. So why can't Mahomes catch Brady? Do you think Patrick Mahomes will catch Tom Brady's 6 rings? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.